The United States is a big deal. It's like the Oprah of countries. When it sneezes, the rest of the world catches a cold. So when America votes for a new president, everyone pays attention. The 2024 election is no different. The outcome will have a huge impact on the global economy. We're talking about trade deals, investment flows, and the value of the almighty dollar. These things affect everything from the price of your morning coffee to the stability of entire financial systems. Basically, what happens in America doesn't stay in America. It goes viral, economically speaking. So, yeah, the world is watching, nervously refreshing Twitter and hoping for the best. Because when it comes to the US presidency, the stakes are high for everyone. Donald Trump loves a good tax cut. He thinks it's like giving the economy a shot of Red Bull, more money for businesses and people to spend, right? Well, maybe. In the short term, sure, tax cuts can boost economic growth. People have more money in their pockets, so they spend more, and businesses rake it in. It's like a sugar rush for the economy. But here's the thing about sugar rushes. They don't last. In the long run, those tax cuts can lead to bigger government debt. That means less money for things like infrastructure, education, and healthcare, things that actually help an economy grow sustainably. It's like eating candy for dinner. You might feel good for a little bit, but eventually you're going to crash. So, while Trump's tax cuts might sound good on paper, they could end up being more like a sugar-fueled economic roller coaster ride. Exciting at first, but with a potentially nasty hangover in the end. Remember when Trump slapped tariffs on goods from China? Yeah, that was fun. Not. Trump's love for tariffs is like his love for Twitter rants. Impulsive, unpredictable, and potentially disastrous. He sees tariffs as a way to protect American jobs and businesses. But here's the catch: tariffs are like taxes on imports. They make those products more expensive for consumers and businesses. So, while some American industries might benefit, others could get hurt. And let's not forget about retaliation. When the US imposes tariffs, other countries often retaliate with their own tariffs. It's like a trade war, and nobody wins in a trade war. The bottom line is that Trump's protectionist trade policies could disrupt global supply chains, increase prices for consumers, and ultimately hurt the global economy. It's like playing a game of economic Jenga one wrong move, and the whole thing could come crashing down. Section 4. The Fed's Balancing Act, Interest Rates, and Inflation under Trump. The Federal Reserve, or the Fed, is like the economy's babysitter. It tries to keep things running smoothly, even when the president is throwing a tantrum. One of the Fed's main tools is interest rates. When the economy is sluggish, the Fed can lower interest rates to encourage borrowing and spending. When the economy is overheating, the Fed can raise interest rates to cool things down. Now, Trump has been known to pressure the Fed to keep interest rates low, even when the economy seems to be doing well. He sees low rates as a way to boost growth and keep the stock market happy. But if the Fed gives in to Trump's demands and keeps rates too low for too long, it could lead to inflation. That's when prices start rising too quickly, eroding people's purchasing power. So the Fed faces a delicate balancing act under a Trump presidency. It needs to maintain its independence and make decisions based on what's best for the economy in the long term, even if it means standing up to the president. It's like walking a tightrope while someone's throwing tennis balls at you. Section 5. The mighty dollar currency markets. Brace for impact. The US dollar is like the Beyoncé of currencies. Powerful, influential, and watched by everyone. When the dollar is strong, it can buy more goods and services from other countries. That's great for American consumers, but not so much for American businesses trying to sell their products overseas. A strong dollar makes those products more expensive for foreign buyers. Now, Trump's policies, particularly his tax cuts and trade wars, could have a significant impact on the value of the dollar. On the one hand, tax cuts could lead to higher interest rates, which could attract foreign investment and boost the dollar. On the other hand, trade wars could create uncertainty and instability, which could weaken the dollar. So buckle up, currency traders, because the dollar is in for a wild ride under a Trump presidency. It's like trying to predict the weather in a hurricane. You know it's going to be crazy, but you're not sure which way the wind will blow. Section 6. Global jitters, uncertainty, and volatility on the horizon. Let's be honest, folks. When it comes to the global economy, Trump is like a bull in a china shop. He's unpredictable, he doesn't always play by the rules, and he's not afraid to break things. That kind of unpredictability makes investors nervous. And when investors get nervous, they tend to pull back, which can lead to market volatility and slower economic growth. The bottom line is that a Trump presidency would likely bring a period of heightened uncertainty and volatility to the global economy. It's like watching a reality TV show. You know it's going to be dramatic, but you're not sure what's going to happen next. Section 7. Buckle up navigating the economic roller coaster. So, there you have it. A Trump presidency in 2024 could mean a wild ride for the global economy. From tax cuts and trade wars to interest rates and the value of the dollar, there are a lot of moving parts, and it's impossible to predict exactly how it will all play out. One thing's for sure, though. It's going to be interesting. So buckle up, Buttercup, and get ready for the economic roller coaster ride of your life.